This time on Red Dirt Diary, we go survival camping on an island. So boats, jet skis, and all the toys you can dream of. Yay!
I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna I wanna turn around, dance. I just wanna I wanna turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna wind.
This time on Red Dirt, everything's going wrong as usual when we go on island camping, and it's a complete disaster.
Let's get popping bottles nightly. Yeah, we're dancing slightly. This bass has got me feisty.
Sucks to be Bridget and Brody on skis right now. The weather wasn't on our side and it was kind of an absolute disaster in the beginning.
I didn't care that the weather was grey and I could barely see on the jet ski while trying to get out to the island. I was so excited to be doing something that's really true to my heart and was going to feel like the adventure I've been craving for a long time.
Let's get it. Popping bottles nightly. Yeah, we're dancing slightly. This bass has got me feisty. Whoa, popping bottles nightly. Yeah, we're dancing slightly. This bass has got me feisty. Let's get it.
Made it over to Keppel alive. Alright, bros.
I feel like I just got beat up.
Bridgie, how was that?
Look, I love the tricks, but it's definitely not for open water, so I'm just glad to be on the flat at an island and have some fun.
Glad that myself and the team kept pushing on, because when we got to the observatory, which is where we first dived, is when things started to look up. Found the observatory, I was going to chuck some gear on and go for a little bit of a snorkel. Touchdown on mainland. Pack skis and boats up. Time to get some cold beers and some lunch on Keppel Island. Even got a pub on it. Bridget's had a bit of a bust up actually.
I reefed myself a bit, but if you reef yourself, you can get an infection. So I went and got myself some Benadine.
Bridget can Benadine herself and I'm gonna go beer myself.
Oh, I'm gonna be myself.
We just had a nice lunch. We actually are gonna have to get to camp now because we kind of spent too long at the pub, which means we don't have time to do anything else because we have to get the boat over a reef before the tide drops, which is what, wasn't it 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
It's 2:07. So definitely on a time crunch. Let's hope that we can get this boat into camp.
So it seems as though at lunch, the cocktail that I had might have been a bit strong. So to be safe, I'm not going to be driving the jet ski over to camp. So Bree's on the jet ski taking the ski to where we need it to be. I'm on the boat now. But it's a party on the boat here with Cody, with Captain Cody. Has Bree introduced you yet? Well, if you guys don't know, this is Cody. He's the captain. This is Lane's brother from Slippery Sailor. And I think, unless I'm wrong, we are going to camp now. And I'm going to continue not sobering up. Cheers. We have arrived to Humpy Island. Yes, that is actually what it's called. First things first, I know it is early to be setting up camp, but I kind of want to do it on purpose. This is such a cool camp spot. We have the beach to ourselves. So while we have all the gear out and we're doing the admin basically, let's just set up. I just want to know that camp is done so that no matter what the weather does, we're ready for the night and then just have fun for the rest of the day. Some might call this roughing it, but from our perspective, this is camping the way that our parents would have back in the day and getting back to basics and walking your way to your campsite that you've just come straight off a boat. Kind of feels like the way that people fell in love with camping years ago, and it's a nice reminder to get out there and enjoy the environment. You don't need all the fancy things. You just need the people around you and a few things to keep you safe, but you'll have a great time because it's all about the destination.
I've never done anything like this in my life. I don't know why I haven't done island camping sooner, but I've been here for 5 minutes and I'm already in love with it. We honestly have one of the most perfect campsites I think I've ever been to. Literally just in the tree line behind me with the most amazing view of all this. And we got here with these fun toys. And the water is crystal blue. It's the perfect temperature. The sun is finally coming out and I'm so keen to just get in and go for a swim. We've set up camp now. Bridgie did bring a board, so I think she wants to do a bit of toe surfing. We've got a few games for this afternoon. Honestly, life just does not get much better than this.
You cannot come to an island and do a little bit of water sports. I've learned some new tricks since the last time you saw me, so let me show them to you.
Keep you safe and sound. The sky's falling. That will keep you safe and sound.
So you're gonna get hurt on the reef.
Nah, you'll be right, mate.
Girl, that was it, that was it. This clap!
Go breathe.
Now that Bree's finally gotten the beach start, I'm going to jump on the back so that we can keep doing all of this again. So it is actually getting pretty shallow. I got reefed when I was riding. So
Again.
Yeah, again. So we might can the jet skis for the rest of the day and just play some beach games. What do you reckon?
Sounds like a plan.
So just in case you guys need a bit of a recap, this is our captain Cody and this is Lane. We're at the beach and in Red Dirt tradition we have to play our special thong bottle. I don't even know what we call it, but we always play this game when we have new guests on the show, so we want to play it with you guys. Bree and I always get way too competitive, so we've decided to
We're
team
teaming
up
up together.
and we'll explain to you guys what the rules are and then let's go.
Prepare to be destroyed.
You'll lose. Well, we won by default and I'll take that, which means that we're not doing dishes tonight or doing any of the cooking. So it's like my first night off in a year and the boys are gonna be spoiling the girls tonight because we won by default. Didn't we, Bree?
Yes.
This is the only way that we're probably gonna win, so I'll take it.
Good morning, guys. I literally just opened my eyes, grabbed the GoPro because I wanted to show you guys my view this morning. How good. First light on Humpy Island. Let's go for a swim. This is probably one of my favourite things about camping on the beach, really. It's just waking up, water's there. My bedroom was there last night. And gone straight for a swim to wake yourself up. Skis and boats are a little beached at the moment. So clearly got a couple hours left here until we can get back out in the water because that boat is pretty beached right now. I'm not complaining about being stuck here though. We're a little beach day.
Yeah.
And your swag flooded?
My swag flooded, yeah.
That's unlucky.
It wasn't a very enjoyable night, but look at where we are.
Yeah, you can't complain when you wake up. Now, don't let the blue skies fool you this morning because it definitely wasn't an easy night. We had over 200 mils of rain, plus we woke up to beached boats and skis. So we didn't film much of it because it was all hands on deck, but it didn't stop us from getting back out into an action-packed full day. So I think we're just gonna play around with this for a little bit until we can get that thing back in the water. We need it in water.
That is how boats work.
Yeah.
They do work best in water. I
Yeah,
agree.
they work best in water.
Yeah.
So yeah. We're ready to leave Humpy Island. I'm a little bit sad about it, but I'm not because the boys said they have some pretty other good things in store for us today. So I'm pretty keen to go check it out. I think there's some more snorkeling and other islands to check out. So let's go do that.
So unfortunately, Lane Dog's big, super expensive, crazy ski has died. There's drown mode if you know jet skis, which we aren't experts on. You may know what that means, but obviously worked fine yesterday. Parked her up last night and she just does not want to start today. It smells real fuely and she's in some sort of mode. Well, hey, here we are. So we'll just tow it around. It won't hamper us too much, but just means poor Lane doesn't get to ride his fancy ski. Stay tuned.
All right, Lane's on the toe. Lane's on the toe. It's in drown mode. Something's wrong with it. We had 200 mil of rain last night, so that could be something to do. Wait, it started. Oh, the rope just snapped him in the face. Where's the winch stamp now when you need it? Oh my God, but it's running. Anyway, we're going snorkeling, so I'll see you there. Hopefully the ski stays alive until then.
If you guys don't know what reef stars are, it's when they get these star grids, they do go and get some reef and they cable tie it to it and they connect to it, and then they drop the stars in grids against reefs to help encourage it to grow so that you can see more coral and more reef. And there was a few of these around, which is nice to know that there's some money being put into growing the life that's under the water.
Help me! I don't know where we are, but it's so pretty right now. Look at all this.
I got spoofed up by a tiki chopper.
We've got a turtle. We just did our final dive while we're out in the boat, and I think it was my favourite. Like this location here is just gorgeous, but that dive.
That was my pick of the bunch too. Yeah, the caves and stuff was my.
Yeah.
100%.
And the boys, you saying that you didn't even know it was
No,
here.
we only just found it today, and we've been here a few times, and all of a sudden it just popped up.
Yeah, that was sick.
So what's the plan now?
Well, Bridget decided to bring a stupid trick ski that has this tank the size of nothing. So she's running out of fuel. So I guess we're just gonna head back to the mainland. Bridget will 100% agree. This is probably one of the favourite episodes we've done.
Yeah,
Like-
definitely.
This is my favourite episode we've ever done.
It's been unreal. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed doing it. But you'll enjoy it even more if you get out here yourself and check out your poon.
Come see me.
Come see Slippery.
Alright, peace, see ya.
I couldn't even tell you what the highlight of this trip was. I know that the island was beautiful, the weather was on once we got there, but there was way too many peak memories for me to be able to identify what my favourite point of it was. I think the whole thing was one just big mesh of a really memorable moment, and navigating the ocean and fighting the weather to be able to earn a camp spot like this and not have the luxuries of heating systems and fridges in your cars to be able to go camping the way that I'm used to. This really felt like a campsite that was earned, and I know I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life.
It's just been one of those places that you come and visit, and I think you walk away always remembering it. And I definitely think if you enjoyed watching this episode, it's something you really need to come and check out for yourself.
Hooray!
You know the worst part of island camping is?
What?
Can't get everything right.
Right. Hope you appreciate how many angles I'm getting of this. Now we'll go for a wide shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bang. How's that look? Alright, now stay tuned for yet another angle.
My patrol's a boat. Like it's same thing. It's full of water currently.
I opened that side canopy and it just... So it's like...
It's definitely not the jet ski built for these conditions. I'm just talking and then Troy just runs head back, runs into the thing. And I'm super inspired after coming to your poon to do...
Someone burping.
Burp next door.
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, everyone come here!
Come in now.
We
I
all
was
do
on the side of the boat. Like, everyone just fucking. I was like, oi! Everybody, come here! Come here! It was so funny.
All I had to drop to us going back real slow, like, oh no.
We're having cold pizzas tonight because of you two.
And we literally like, off, mum.
Did you record any of this into talking just then?
The last minute and a half.
Okay.
I
Anyway, let me
literally
do dive.
pressed record and then went, Bridget was like a mum on it.
A slight chance that I'm just like maybe, possibly, perhaps over the limit just a little bit. So I gave Brie my jet ski so that she can drive it back because we're responsible at Red Dirt. Brie told me to do a piece to camera about the jet ski exchange. This is terrible. We'll put it in anyway.
He went to go up.
Help me. You're my husband.
Sorry, that was again.